Hi! Welcome to my tutorial of all the housing update stuff. Because I know it looks confusing, but it's really not when someone explains it to you. First things first, they are going to give us an undo button. It's in the works. It's coming. Just hold your horses. Second off, this little thing is how many people visit your island, but it's only the ones who like it by doing that. So when you visit, make sure you give somebody a like. When you come over to Posy,
where should we go explore next?
there's a lot of stuff you need to know. They didn't exactly make it easy. You hit this tree, it gives you the currency. The first thing you should do is actually go to your home journal. Okay? This is going to give you all of your little to-do things to get more currency. Very important that you start completing that. Okay? The second most important is obviously your home abilities. What to upgrade, what not to upgrade. Obviously, you're going to unlock everything. I know everyone wants to do construction first. Get it up to like level 2, maybe 3, depending on how much you're really going to grind. But you need planting at least at level 3, at least star at 2, and fish at 3 if you want to keep going. Okay? Leveling animals is important, but it's like bottom of the list. Okay? Because you're going to want to focus on these other things. Planting, you get all the abilities, and then the star collecting is how you're going to craft a lot of these items. So with your stars, you're going to hit it, and then you see how there's those beams of light? You're just going to go and pick them up. Different colors mean different things. Those ones are yellow, those ones are green. Hopefully on my next level I can unlock the purple. But you're going to go pick all those up. Okay? And then for animals, all you have to do is come over here, view it. You got to give them some food, and then they'll give you these items. Okay? I need to buy more food, but I don't have money at the moment. And then for flowers, I think everyone pretty much figured that out. For trees, they only go in the bigger plots. Flowers go in the smaller ones. Okay? And then for fish, I don't have any fish at the moment. But when you have a fish in there, you have to actually use your fishing ability to get the fish out. Okay? Now, when you first start, you can go into your settings. Okay, the settings for construction is very important. Up at the top, you have all of the different schemes. This is where you're going to save anything that you import. That you can import the code. There's different codes for different servers. I don't remember the others, but I know the American ones start with 7. So if you see a code and you're in America and it doesn't have a 7, unfortunately you're not going to be able to use it. Also up at the top, you have this, clear all. For everybody who's struggling with all of the deleting the hill by accident and now you have a giant hole in your floor, it is hard to put it back, but you can clear all. And if you need money desperately, you can sell the hills. Just be careful because you don't want to sell them all, because I don't believe they're going to give us an option to give us more. The only way I believe is if you open other areas, you unlock the other areas, and you take other hills from those spots. And then for people who are building and you get stuck, recover from stuck. It will put you at the beginning over at the boat, and most of the time it will save the last thing you did. Okay? Now, the other most important thing...
really needed this.
The other most important thing is this gearbox. This is going to save you, okay? You have furniture and you have structures, okay? Floating. Floating allows you to make literally anything possible. You want a random wall or piece of floor floating in the sky? That's what's going to allow you to do that. Collision. No collision? Again, you can put it in the sky. It doesn't matter. Ground collision, it's only going to work with the ground. all collisions, it's going to bump into everything. So if you want to put two bookcases together, right? And you want to merge them together to make it look like a singular bookcase, like they did in the starter home, that's what you're going to turn off. You're going to have it on ground only or no collision. Because all means nothing touches each other. For rotating, you're going to want to turn it down when you want more control. Okay? Placement, close, medium, far. That's how close it is to you. Rotate together. Okay, this is very important, especially when you're doing stuff like the roof, right? So when you get something, okay, instead of, here, we'll just move this for now. Instead of trying to finagle, right, a new one back in here, right? Because that's, oh my God, that's like kind of tedious, right? Just copy and paste. That's it. That's all you gotta do, okay? And then if you need another one, go to the other side of the house, copy, paste. It's easy, right? In your inventory, this is your default house. So if you accidentally deleted your house, you can just pop it back down. However, at this current moment, it is as a singular piece. So if you wanted to make changes to it, at the moment, I don't think you can. Hopefully they'll change that in the future, okay? These are presets. Once you get the items in here, then you'll be able to place it. Until then, it's just there for the contest. Which, if you didn't know, there's a contest for best house that you can submit 10 photos. Okay? And then these are alternative of presets that you can place. Now, furniture. You can do equip, which puts it down here in your pocket. Or you can do place. Now, place, it's just going to place it there. And then you can move it and rotate it. Okay? Rotate on, it rotates with you, right? So I have it off currently for furniture. So if I turn it on, save, now it's going to move with me whatever direction I face. Okay? This goes for all the different items. All right? Now, a lot of people are like, oh my God, my game won't save, right? So if we press back, save, it's going to give me an error because I don't have that extra piece. So I already know what I'm looking for. Otherwise, you got to scroll all the way down to figure out what you want. But I know it's down here. And I know it's a floor piece, right? See right here? It shows you highlighted. I do not own that piece. Therefore, I cannot save it as my island. I can only save it as a sketch, as a blueprint, okay? However, if you wanted to, you could do claim all, and you could pay money for it. If I wanted to, I could pay that, and then it's automatically mine. But I'm not going to do that, because that's a lot of money for just one piece, when I can craft them for less, okay? Now, do not make the same mistake as me. I built my entire house off by half a block, which has created some issues for me. I've worked around them, it's okay. But when you first start building, make sure you are on the invisible grid. I know a lot of people were complaining about the snapping and how it doesn't snap. It does. It's just they gave us so much freedom that if you kind of land in those crosshairs, it's a lot. All right? When you do fanciful stuff like this pond is floating, so it cannot hold fish, but that's fine. I'm all right with that sacrifice. To put the railing around, I had to float them. To put all of the greenery up there, I had to float them. You're going to have to finagle things a lot if you want to get truly custom with it. Okay? What else? Oh, for the roof. Oh, that's the other thing too. With the jumping, hopefully they'll fix it. With jumping, you can't be looking at anything. So see how that's highlighted in yellow? I can't jump. The second I'm not looking at it, I can jump. So you're gonna make a platform, get to where you need to be. With roofing, again, my house is off by half a square. It is a bit difficult. It makes it easier if you get the outline started and then you do the middle sections, because that will be your guideline, and then you fill it in between. When you get to certain areas, you can kind of see it's glitching just a little bit. That's because I have things kind of overlapping. But it's fine. It will work. You just have to have patience. Okay? Patience. Now, the other thing that we need to talk about is the Dreamland Showcase. This first page is your pay to win. You don't need it. This is another to-do list. You do have a cap, so just make sure that you don't reach your cap unnecessarily. So like I went ahead the other day and I planted a bunch of flowers, right? It didn't count them, but it didn't use the... See, like I definitely did over 90. It didn't count them because I had reached the cap. But it's just unnecessary work at the end of the day. Now, this particular store, this green currency, is not sketches, okay? If you, like, I got 2 of those bookshelves. I had to buy 2 of those bookshelves because they are not sketches. So if you want more than one item in here, you have to buy them multiple times. All right? The other one that a lot of people are struggling with is the decor catalog. We get the first one for free. All the other ones you have to upgrade your ability and then buy it from Posy, okay? These ones, you're gonna go out into Maryland and you're going to photograph everything. I'm gonna be honest, most of these are at Nanoy's house. You don't remember where that is? It's in Florawish. Okay? And then once you upgrade, then you can get the next one. Now, the problem with a lot of these, alright, is that you're so busy upgrading the decor that you're not upgrading everything else. So once... actually, I'll show you at the bench. Once you upgrade the decor, then you need to upgrade all your materials. So like that particular item, I need green stars that leaf... That's a bad example. Hold up. Where's a good example? I know there's one in here. Oh. Where is it? Yeah, this one. So, this flower, the puff bloom, I don't even have access to those seeds at the moment. That's another planting upgrade. So I unlocked the item without the means to craft it yet. So focus on your planting, your stars, and fishing, and then focus on decor. Okay, because what's the sense of having the sketch if you can't make it? It's just going to tease you and make you frustrated at the end of the day. Alright? Now, the signpost. I know a lot of people were struggling to upload theirs. I don't know why, but it worked when I did Welcome Welcome. I think that's just a PlayStation issue. I'm not sure. But this, similar to Animal Crossing, is how you go to visit other people's islands, right? So let's go visit this one. We're going to go teleport. Now, when you're in here, you can't do anything except look around and like the island. Alright, so you can look around, you can do all the things. We're gonna go and like the island. Oh, look at that, they have 3. Now they have 4. Alright? And now, if you want to just continue to go to the next island, you just go back to the signpost. If you want to go back to your house, you go home through here. Alright? Now, I don't know how helpful this was, but I am just kind of tired of people being like, oh my god, it sucks, just because they don't understand. Just take the time, play with it, figure it out, okay? Best of luck. I hope to see some awesome builds from you guys. Okay, bye.